Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn. Yeah, we're doing well, but we are struggling for planks and gears and stuff we need. So I want to do that. I want to get more planks in, I think, and then we're going to look at doing a redirection over here. I want to redirect the river to this way, so we can pour off into here, and then we can pick and choose which direction it wants to go. So, with that in mind, let's do this. Let's put a dam up here to seal off the water there. Let's also put in a couple of things to see. These will need planks and gears and stuff and bits and pieces. I'm actually going to pause these two for the moment. I still want to build this one. I'm going to pause this one too. And I'm going to cancel this one because I actually don't want these pumps here. I want to move them to here. So I'm going to cancel that one. And, yeah. Okay. So what we need to do is, I can't tap into this power supply because it requires gears, and gears are all being used everywhere else to do all the things. So, yeah, you've got all the gears you need, and planks. You've got all the gears you need as well. Did these get any gears? No, they did not. Okay, we're getting some gears in now. Awesome. Okay, cool. The dam has been created there. Beautiful. So that should mean I can path across here, and I'm going to go and set all of these resources to be demolished. Be gone, because you're in the way. I'm also going to set these to be demolished. We're down there. Because I want to build a levee system out here, 39 degrees, and go this way. So the water fills up a little corner piece here and then travels out here. We do need to get rid of this top piece here for this to work. So I need to sort of remove that with explosives. But explosives require metal to make, and bad water. Bad water pumps require metal as well. And metal we do not have because I do not have a decent supply of anything at the moment, really. So, yeah. That's okay though. Other things I want to do as well, now I think about it, is many people in the comments mentioned as well, getting the happiness up early on is a good way to go things. So let's do that. Let's put in our shrub. Let's put in our lantern. Place the lantern this way. Oh, they can't go inside the building and build it. Oh, I thought they could go inside the building. I thought they could go inside there. Oh well. Because I want to do the standard, sort of put the scarecrow on the roof as well, and then put the wind gauge on, the wind gauge on the roof, and then the statue on the roof, and the bulletin board on the roof. That's all of the happiness things. So we put them all on the roof there. The bulletin board and the beaver statue could actually live in the centre of them and cover all of them that way. But the scarecrow can't get to all of them, so it needs to be either in the centre or nearby the centre. And the wind gauge, I think, is the same. No, the wind gauge could actually be in the centre as well. Okay, so it's just the scarecrow then that needs to be... maybe I could build multiple scarecrows. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to move the shrub to be there. Yep, it's got to go there. That's fine. We're going to put the so the wind gauge, the beaver statue, and the bulletin board are all 3 tiles. The scarecrow are 2 tiles, so that needs to be in the centre somewhere. But the scarecrow can go here, and that would still allow it to get all the area. So we'll put the scarecrow here, for instance. Yep, they need paper. We don't have the paper for it yet, so but I just want to unlock them as they go. The rooftop terraces I want to put on the like on the top of the words on top of the doorways. On top of the doorways. Why did I find that so hard to remember? So yeah, we want to do that. I'm also thinking, actually, do you know what? Give it that. Let's move that over to here. So you do that there. You do the lamp facing outwards. The scarecrow can go, well, we can go there, can go here, we can go wherever we want to put it. We can put 2 scarecrows in if we wanted to make life scarier. But what I'm thinking is we could put in our rooftop terraces like this. And then put in a couple of ladders. Do this. And then the scarecrow can go on that in there. The ones we need for the scarecrow can go like there, for instance, and that will cover the whole thing. Or there, it will cover it. I might put two in, overlooking the chairs. Ooh, spooky skeletons. If I'm gonna put 2 in, I might put them on the ends. Then, so. And then we can put the wind gauge on the end. We can put the beaver statue next to it. We can put the bulletin board wherever they can sit in the middle on top of these guys, like this. So we put one there, and then on top of the doors, we can put the roofs. So, I could just put the roofs in the centre on top and actually have 2 of them covering. I might do that. I might put the roofs there. Well-being, decoration. Can we get 2x1? Yeah, I want to do that. Boop. Yes. There you go. We'll do that. Yeah, a little thing there. And then we'll duplicate this here for our next set of beavers. Like that. Yeah. We could also go up further and put these all on top of things, but I think we'll duplicate that there. And then if we need to do another set of housing somewhere, we'll just do the same thing elsewhere. So yeah. That'll be fine. So there's a shrub being made. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Right. You've got one more birch sapling to get. We want to clear out all these over here. So yeah, clear out all that, and then let's have a look at building this thing that we want to build. So I need to levy from here backwards. So there. Oh, can you get to that to remove that? Oh, I went to build. Oops. I always forget that. They prioritize building over doing any of the removal stuff. So you have to up the priority of it to make sure they go and actually remove stuff that they want to do. Still got no more planks, but that's okay. They're building stuff in here, so this is fine. I didn't need 2 ladders here as well, but it looks better. Put 2 ladders in. So yeah. And they got those as well, which we get even more happiness. And more happiness means we get more beavers, because they will live longer, they will work faster, they will grow faster. They will be faster. Everything will be faster, which is beautiful. Okay, so we are going to build there. I'm not going to do anything in here just yet. Then this one wants to go this way, and we are going to build levees. Okay, and then that will allow us to redirect the river along. So yeah, cool. That's the plan. And then we can just put dams at the top here to let the water out. We do need to blow this up here, so this isn't going to work anytime soon until we get that, unless I go up one higher, which I technically could do. We could go up one higher just to get it working straight away. I could also bring this out now, think about it, and have it more curved around, but this is where we're building it now, so that's fine. It's going to be a while. It's going to be a while to do things with this, so yeah, that'll be thing. There was also mentions about we should leave the birch trees in here because they grow back quicker after a bad tide, which is true, but our forestry doesn't really suffer. The bad tide doesn't. It only kills off a bit of the trees. Yes, this is back here, but this contamination further back doesn't cause enough to kill the trees off at the moment. Maybe if we have a very long drought or problem, then we will, but for now we're okay. What I want to do now is I want to go up over here so that we can get to the end over there. That would be nice. So let's do that. Let's build a ladder up here. And then I want to go over here, so I don't know where the closest about the same distance, so let's go over there. Doop. And then we'll come to here, and then we'll go down here, and then we can cap off this river. Well, we can cap off this part and redirect the river down there when a bad tide comes. Hopefully. So we also want to put in a forester, a lumberjack up here. Put in 2. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to change all of this to be low priority. So they come and build the ones over here first. I think there's a couple in there to build, yeah. I actually need to build those ones on the end first, because otherwise the beavers can't get in there to build them. So yeah, so I want you to come this way and build these ones over here, which means I need to re-enable my lumberjack flags, because we don't actually have enough wood. We run out of logs. We've run out of logs, so this is 30 planks it needs, not any gears. That's fine, we'll leave the gears there. We have got this as well to build here, which I do want to do, but these require planks to get up there, which is a bit of a pain. Oops, we can do that, and then we can start putting our industry up here, maybe, and here we can run power down and then add more to it. Right now it's 500. It's a decent amount. It's a decent amount, but it's not really enough, so we're not going to get over here in time. That's become pretty obvious. But okay, that's fine. We're going to get another bad tide. So let's just super speed through this and go. We have the plan. We want you to build these, build others, build things. I'm just not sure where all my planks are going. Well, obviously they're going into building stuff. I get that, but I feel like I should have had a better supply. I know they're being used in here as well. But you produce one every 1.3 hours, and you want one every 3 hours, so we should be having a surplus of them. And I guess we're just using way more than I need, so maybe getting this going would be very nice to do. At some point, what is wrong with this? What are you missing? Planks. You're missing planks. Okay. Another bad tide has started. Nothing I can do about that. Everything's going to just die off. That is fine. We're not fussed about that. So I'm actually going to pause these. So yeah. So okay. So this it kills more than 3 rows. Okay, I thought it killed. So but we do still have wood over here, which is fine. So it goes about 5 rows in by the looks of it. Yeah. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, yes, it does. No, it kills. It does. It kills about 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows. The bad tide kills lots over here by due contamination. These got dropped down, so we do need to do that. So we are going to lose a bit more than I originally thought, because when it first came through, it only killed about 3 rows. That might have been because either we'd chopped them down already, or it might have been because the bad tide was so short it didn't do anything. So yeah. Nothing's been arranged. Yep, you are correct. You are correct. I'm going to chop down all the trees in here, which we need for this here. So I want to actually pause you guys, because we only have one storage for it, because I was hoping to save up enough gears and plant and bits and pieces so that I could put in some underground piles, because that will help severely. The problem is we don't I'm not getting the resources in, which I've only got one. I've only got one lumber mill. I know. This is built here, so let's transfer over to up to here, shall we? So let's go with flip that around. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put in a gear workshop on the other side. Actually, we'll put in 2 gear workshops like this. We probably want power to come along and out and down to here and do bits and pieces. That's fine, we'll get to that. And then we can demolish these like this. Okay. That'll help overall. That'll help fantastically. So, yeah. Okay. 10 well-being score. Hey. So is everything built here now? So we're up to 10 now. Fantastic. Okay. Middle class power to operate and typical. There we go. The power thing is either going to be on or off, but yeah, it's kind of annoying. We will put down some batteries like dotted around in places. So like I can't get a battery in here unfortunately because the windmills are here, but getting batteries into places would help with balancing the supply out. So yeah. Okay. So that is working there. The pile is going down. Makes sense. These guys have all got to walk very far to get to where they're going to, so we don't have any haulers at the moment. And we don't have any haulers at the moment because I just literally don't have any beavers spare for that. So, yeah, I should also move the plank and the storage to up here, shouldn't I? But I don't want to yet. We're still in the sorting out phase. So a drought has started. This is when I wanted to build into here to finish this. But this can't be finished anytime soon because we need explosives to clear this out. Which means we need extract, and extract requires metal. So we have to go and do the metal side of things. So let's just continue on with this here. What I want to do is I want to come down here and I basically want to put in a couple of floodgates here. So I can turn this on and off as and when I need to. Yeah. That's the plan. Just put a couple of floodgates in here and then we'll close this off during a bad tide and open it again during the wet tide. And I could do this as well, to put floodgates over here as well to change it. Sluices obviously is what we want in the end. But we don't have access to sluices yet. So let's do that. Okay. And this will be the same. This will have at the top, it'll have floodgates, and then it will go over to sluices as and when we get to it. So yeah. So up go there, up go there. Yeah, you've got a long way to walk to drop off your goods and stuff. I know. We now do actually have enough haulers. I have 8 spare beavers, so I'm going to put a hauling post in. Let's put it in just there for the moment. It can be moved later if it needs to be. That's fine. Up the priority of that, lower the priority of the workplace, up it to 10 people. Right, let's turn on our tanks so that we can actually get some more water being stored in here. That would be nice. you're pretty much done here. Beautiful, beautiful. Where is... So... Let me just drop down to this level here, thank you. So we want to come in... There. Ah. Something like that. Ladder goes in there. Okay. And we'll have them set to open. And that'll be great, so we can at least seal off that one there. So that won't be so much of a terrible thing to deal with. Okay. Oh, we're out of planks, we're out of wood, we're out of everything. Yep, that makes sense. Let's unlock our wood cutters again. Sorry. I forgot you obviously will not be chopping down any of the trees here because they're not grown at the moment. That's fine. You can start doing that there. That'll get wood in, and then the planks can do their thing. The planks obviously are going to disappear off into these guys. As a when. Let's actually pause those two there. Get that one built so that can actually store some water as well. Let's actually take the opportunity as well to move things around. So let me put a large warehouse in up here for our gears. And I can put in a large underground pile. Let's unlock and put in the large underground pile here. And that's going to be for planks. And then I'm going to put another one in right next to it. And that's going to be for logs. And this is for gears. And then I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to put another one in over here. And this is also for logs. Okay. Yeah. There we go. And we'll get them building those. So we can just have a better storage of stuff. That'll be the plan. It's expensive to build. Yep. Very expensive to build. But that's okay. That's okay. It's a good investment. Very good investment. And with our haulers as well, doing their thing. We've only got a couple of them at the moment, but with the haulers doing their thing, they can help move things around and do stuff so we don't have to worry so much. Another bad tide coming. Can't do a great deal about that. This isn't done over here. Planks, waiting for lots of planks. Interesting, you're getting the planks and you're not up there. Because I haven't actually... Oh, that sucks. Didn't put the path on top. Didn't put the path on top. Oh well, we didn't get it done in time. That sucks. Could have done it done if I'd put the path on top. So, yep, because it didn't technically connect to the ladder, so therefore they couldn't reach far enough down here to do this. But well, we'll deal with another bad tide. That's not a problem. Yes, the wood dies, but it's okay. It still has the oaks. It still has the logs in it, so we can still chop it down. So don't have to worry so much about it. Yeah. Doesn't really help, to be honest with you. It doesn't. It's not really helping at the moment, but it's you know, I'd rather do it than not. I'd rather, yeah. So let's also do the same thing over here. Let's put in a couple of floodgates over here, and we will build a path over that, like that. So actually, no, stop. Put your open. Put your there, because that can just have a straight line like that. Cool. There we go. Boom. Okay, so we can seal this one off and when or whatever we want to do, so we can push more water down this way if we wanted to. Not that we need more water coming down here. It's more of a it's just more. We are running out of food a little bit because obviously I haven't upgraded the warehouse like I said I was going to. That's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just saying in the comments the last episode as well that 200 food is fine for this population, but I have increased the population because they live longer now because of the happiness things. So yeah. So we should absolutely upgrade this to be a large warehouse. So we can have that going on there. So I should have done that. Should have been basically the first one would be the food storage. Should have been the first storage one, but that's okay. I forgot about it. It's fine. It's fine. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm gonna empty out this one. Let's empty this. Our beavers are hungry. It's fine. We're getting carrots in now. It's fine. There we go. We've got no beavers in the hauler's plot, so nothing can move here. So, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. We only had 3 people. Three beavers died of hunger. Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Yeah. Awesome. Had much worse. Definitely had much worse. Okay, so the wood is going into here from this place. Fantastic. So you have much less distance to travel. And then from here, it should get spread out to wherever it wants to go to. We can get rid of that. Can I up the priority of this, please? Can you please come and get the planks to here first for anyone else? This should probably be on a supply mode, so we push it out of here if we get anyone, so they push it out the logs to wherever the logs happen to be in the world. So, yeah, that'll be fine. Unfortunately, we've run out of power here. There is a bad tide river here, so we could absolutely tap into this here. Then run the power up into those as well, so we could absolutely just tap into that. A little bit of modification there. We could tap into some things here and connect them to that. That would be nice. And then get some batteries going somewhere as well. Batteries require power, metal, unfortunately, which I did think we were going to be much closer to, but many decisions have been made that have not been very good. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't want to play it slow and steady. I don't want to play it slow and steady. I've done many slow and steady stays through. I've got a series that are 100 episodes long. And it's like, yeah, I've done that. I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. But sometimes just going for it, just doing it, just being like, yeah, let's just do the thing. Just go, do the thing. You need to. Sometimes you just need to. You need to go, right, no, we'll deal with it. Yep, some beavers may die, but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. So, yeah. Okay, so what else do we want to do here? We're in a drought, so there's not really a great deal I can do about that. If we... Wait for our supplies a little bit. I think that's what we need to do. And then come over here and start working on this. So we're right to here already. Well, I connected this up, so we are here already. So yeah. And that will give us access to this, which would be very nice to do. We have plenty of science for the those to go in there. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think this is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. I just need my workers to do more. They've got a long way to go for the morning shift. So they come out, grab the carrots. They come over here for water and go back again, which kind of sucks, I know. But there's not really much else I can do about that. I could put in a tiny water one here, which I'm going to do. Set this to water and have this set to obtain, so you get water up here. You wouldn't mind doing that? That'd be great. They can also get up in the morning and get the water here, but again, we don't have any planks. Ba-dum. Oh, let's up this water one here, shall we? Up the... Come build this one, please. Don't think we got a couple of haulers, so they can do that. So at least there'll be some water over here for them, so they don't have to walk so far for the water, which would be nice. We finally chopped down all the trees for once. That's nice. Cool. We are spending a lot though, so I feel like I need to play this like always capped off to about this height or something. It's it's difficult to see inside places. So, yeah. Okay, we have our scrap guys getting the scrap coming over here. A long way to go. That's okay. Once we get some metal going, we can put some zip lines in. Zip lines are fantastic. Fantastic. Honestly, I feel like zip lines are better than the hyper tubes, the tubes that the ITs get, because the building them is just so much simpler. You put in the zip line, you put in one over here, and it costs you whatever it is to put the pylons in. Whereas the tubes cost you 1 metal per go, which is probably about the same balance because you probably get 10 range out of these. But yeah, I just feel like the I think the zip lines are better. The ITs are a bit over. By the time you get enough spare metal to do things there, yeah, probably already have paths and things out everywhere, and you can't really then run a hypertube around places. So, but meh. That's my opinion. I think zipline's better. I think the folktails are better than the iron teeth. That's my opinion. Yep, I genuinely do. I genuinely think the folktails are better. Okay, so how are we doing? Not very great. You are supplied, but the haulers we don't have any haulers. Okay, that's fine. We've also got some sick beavers, which I should really kind of figure out where I'm going to put the sick beavers. We should unlock the medical bed, because even though the beavers just in medical beds they heal faster, so it makes more sense to do that. Right, let's see here. So we have spare scrap metal. That's beautiful. We do not have I don't have any way of actually I've just noticed that if that had it, I could run. Oh no, I couldn't, because that's in the way. This is getting power in, but I don't really want to tap into this power because it's not ready for the next thing. Oh, what I want to do, actually, I want to unlock the paper press. That's what I want to do, the paper mill. Because we're going to need paper. If we're going to be going windmill mad, I'm going to need paper. I don't think I need a massive storage for the paper, but I'm going to put one in anyway because it makes more sense. So we'll do that, and we'll get ourselves a supply of paper going. Yep, that would be nice, because this will then give us access to make the big ones, the big windmills, which would be quite nice. So we can then replace these with big windmills and run further along here with big windmills and doing that sort of stuff. They don't require metal, so should have done that a while ago. But I do need explosives to get up to here to do anything up here. So let's do that and that. And connect them up. There we go. Boom. So you can build these two as well. Okay, so the demand is 372, and we know that can produce sort of 500-600. So yeah, it's good. It's good. And we can also tap in, as I said, to the bad side here. So that will add to it. And then put in some batteries somewhere, maybe over this side. I might put the batteries over here and run a power in around there, because there's plenty of... this side's got overhangs, but we're building stuff here. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, so if I unpause these two and get those built as well, let's get in our smelter. I don't know where to put it though. I think down here. Then we'll have to go up and over to get the power to come down here. Yeah. So if we put in power coming down here, and then we disconnect these, we do a you know what, I'm going to do a staircase because I can. Boom, there you go. And we put power out there, and then we put our smelter down here like this. Ba-dum. Yep, there we go. Cool. Okay. Logs are now being moved down there by some of these, so they've actually moved from here to here. And then these guys don't have as far to walk for that as well. There we go. We have water. Beautiful. That means our pumps can pump along and do the things they're doing. I will get rid of these pumps here at some point. But yeah, the large bad water pump. The large pump requires treated planks. Doesn't require metal, so that's fine. So I think we'll put a large pump up on top of this in this deep reservoir. That'll be the idea. I think that'll be a good idea. We'll do 3 here and have the water pour down, and then the pump on top of it, so they come up, bump, pump, come down, do whatever you want to do with it. Put water storage here. I think that'd be great. That'd be great. Oh, have not reconnected the path there. Very good at forgetting to reconnect paths today. Let's put in you as well, the wood workshop. There we go. Okay. In fact, I might. Oh no, we'll do that. We'll do that. So that's fun. So I might do like one of each, but we can still do that. I can still do like another metal, another wood workshop if I wanted to. We're now going to be at the point where the demand is too high for the windmills to deal with, I reckon. But when they're spinning, we'll find out. Hold on, here we go. Come on, windmills. Hey, there we go. So 75% power. So yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. Right. So now we have the ability, pause, to remove this because I no longer need you here, and grab the tapper shack and put you there. Yes. I'm going to put in a small storage in front of you because you don't need a big one. In fact, I'm going to put it sort of there, I think. Put it up against the wall there. Do a road just to there. And then you are going to be for pine resin, which I should have done ages ago. But I needed to make sure we were safe from the bad tides, at least here. Although we're not safe from the bad tides from here, so our pine trees might still die. Yep, our pine trees may still die, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I also want to put in an explosive factory. This one, which is going to go here. The problem to that is that needs bad tide. Bad tide requires a bad water pump, which fortunately we can build over here because we have the ability to do that. Sorted. So I can put in bad water there. That's fine. The explosives just need bad water. They don't require extract. So that'll be good. So let's do that. Add that to the system again there as well. That's becoming a lot, but that's okay. I can't do what I want to do back here. I need to block these here, because if we put in the water wheels 1 and 2, which is fine. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, which is fine. So they'll be lined up with that. But the we need to blow this up and take that out there, so we can run the power up into the windmills. So I need explosives. So I need to wait for this to get built, and this can't get built until we have metal blocks, and we can't get metal blocks, so we don't have enough power. We can't get enough power because we don't have metal blocks because this, and okay. We're okay. Yeah. I definitely do need to sort out some more food, though. We have plenty of space over here for food, and we will have plenty of space up here for food and stuff once this is all done. Oh, what I could do as well whilst we're at it is I could absolutely build that piece there, and I think that piece there. The water can still come through there. Water's not very high there, so I could probably cap it back to 2. So like that, then we're going to have 3 levees on top, which or 3 ones on top, which do that. To be honest with you, I can actually fill this like this, and put the levees on top, the dam on top now, and it will still work. It will still function perfectly fine. When a bad water comes, there's going to be lots of bad water sort of held inside here, but yeah, not much I can do about that, really. Not much I can do about that at the moment, so that's fine. But yeah, explosives are... So let's click on the explosives and let's do that there, because we know we want that to be blown up. That's fine. And then we do a row here and we do that there. They can't get in here. They can't get in here, which is fine. Yeah, I know they can't get in here, but that's okay. That's okay. So our beavers are going to build that. A drought is coming, a 6-day drought as well. Oof, that's okay. If I oh, hold on, can I remove those from there? And then what we're going to do is we're going to put in floodgates here somewhere. With a way across. Okay. And then hopefully what I'm thinking is that maybe... actually, I don't even need a way across this at the moment. Well, we will need a way across this anyway, so it doesn't matter. How are we for planks? We're good for planks. Let's put in a one of those. Let's put in that there, and that is going to be for bad water. Okay, this is awesome. Right. Cool. So we have that height open. Okay. Let me up the priority of these two, because what I'm thinking here if I can get those two open, then the water's going to come along here and hit these and stop. And then when the bad tide comes, we open this. The bad tide will go that way because that is lower than the dams. It won't come out the dams. We'll get a little bit come out of the dams. So it's kind of a temporary fix, but that does involve us getting metal blocks in quicker, which I can't really do. I'm going to pause stuff I don't need here for the moment. So I don't need the gear workshops. I don't need the paper. I still need the planks running. I'm gonna pause the lot, okay, and just have this running. So hopefully when the power kicks in, you can get 100%. Can actually be going faster. I should also put in a storage for scrap here, shouldn't I? Can I bring the scrap over to here? Let's do that. Let's put that there. Let's make this scrap and have this to be obtained. So you won't have as far to go for scrap. Beautiful. And then opposite side of that, we'll put in the deeper pile. So the deep pile there, there and there. I don't know why I did that way. I was thinking of something. I don't know why I did it that way, but I was thinking that maybe I could put more in this side, but it doesn't matter. We can do the deeper piles here and here for the metal blocks. And yeah. Okay, we're up against the clock now. We're up against the clock. Come on. Come on. Can we get it done before the next bad tide? Will it happen? If we can get yeah, if we can get enough metal blocks in, we're getting the scrap and stuff in, that's fine, that's not a problem. But if we can get enough metal blocks in, if wherever the beaver that works for this place would actually come and... Why are you carrying... We don't have any haulers. So all the day that the windmills were spinning, you weren't working, you were going to get scrap, and now the windmills are working. The windmills aren't. You go back. Yeah, okay. So maybe we need some more beavers. Maybe that's the problem. Could I? I'm going to put 2 more houses in. Is that a really dumb thing to do? Probably, given our current record of death and other such things. But I'm going to put 2 more in so we can up our population to get some more things going. Get some more haulers. That's what I want to do. We have a drought coming, so it's not so bad. Not mission critical. You're okay. You're okay. Right. The problem, however, I think, is that he is actually going and picking up stuff from there, and then he's going, why? Why did you go all the way back to the housing place to pick up water when there's water right next door to you? There's water here. Is that technically closer? That can't be closer. That can't be right. But no, we need haulers to come fill this place up. That's the problem. We need haulers to come and do this so that you can speed up and then you can get 1 more metal block. Okay, we have a drought started. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. Okay. Hey, we're alive. Right, cool. Okay. Let's wait till we get 2 explosives. 1. And here comes the second one. Come on. Come on. There's number 2. Yay! Okay, let's turn on all the machines, which does mean that everything's going to just suck and fall apart. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's turn on you as well. You're down to 56% power. That's okay. So, these are closed. And, as is tradition, when I don't get in the way of the walls, we will... Kaboom! And the celebrations happen. There is much rejoicing. Celebrate with explosives. Woohoo! Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah, because this can open to 0, it means that when a bad tide comes along, I can open these, and the bad tide will go that way rather than out of here. I just think this might be a little bit too narrow for it to work, so we might get some overflow in here, but That's just the way it is. So what I'm going to do is... I want to build a... let's put in singles and then triples like that. Oh. Oh. Come on, fingers. Do the thing. Oop. And then we want to unlock the large water pump and put that there. Yes, and that will basically replace all of these. All of these. The large water pump is the equivalent of 10 pumps, I believe, or is it 5 pumps? Hold on, let me double check. Produces 5 water in 0.33 hours, and this produces 1. So it's the equivalent of 5. And only requires 3 beavers. So you save 2 beavers per pump, which is nice. Also, much smaller footprint. So we currently have 5 pumps, and this will replace all 5 pumps, and will save us 2 beavers. Beautiful. And we can put more in here. We could put more in here. I put that in there because that's directly opposite those there. We could put one in here and just not have access to the back here. We could put one next door to it. We can do more. We can do more, but yeah. Awesome. Okay, I really want to test this system out for yeah. So and this requires 10 treated planks, and we have 10 treated planks. So let's pause you again actually. Yeah. Okay, so how do I want to get up over here? I think what I want to do is I need to remove these anyway and put in the larger windmills. They're still reliant on power to exist. So, you know, they're still reliant on the wind. I also want to get over here to these guys, and I can't get to these guys at all unless I get to somewhere else. So what I'm going to do is we could do... I think I might just have to destroy them and rebuild them. Kind of want to rebuild them up in the air, which is a lot more resources, but it does give access for beavers to get underneath them, so then we can expand out and go across and do other things. So let's do that. So we'll get rid of this, and this. And what we'll do is we will go one there. In fact, we'll do that, and that. No, don't do those. Okay. Oh, got some explosives. Nice. We can put a ladder in here, can't we, to get down? Let's do that. Not there. Let's put a ladder down there. It's only going to be a temporary ladder. That's fine. And we'll put in our large windmills on top. So one there. Not enough science. Right. Oh, you disappoint me. Pop. Pop. Okay, that means we've got loads of explosives that I'm not storing anywhere. So let's fix that as well, shall we? So let's get a... So, you guys can store the wood, the metal, just no explosives. So I have scrap there, which is fine because your supply for scrap there. I want to have a metal and things. So let me actually get rid of that and rebuild it because it wasn't done well. I still want to just use a standard pile. I'm not too fussed about using a very deep pile for scrap. We don't need that. Could do with coming over a bit more. We can do that now. We have explosives. We can absolutely do that. Let's they require extract, so we're gonna have to go one tile at a time, which sucks a little bit. But yeah, let's do this. We'll build it down. Then I can put in scrap, metal, treated planks, and then maybe explosives on the end. I'm not too sure. Right, boop, and wait for night time to go away so that all the beavers are... Whoa. So that all the beavers are not there as more come by. Okay. I need 1.4 thousand science, so I need more beavers. Come along, beavers. We have lots of kits growing up now because we've just recently put those in, so that's fine. They won't really get the happiness bonuses, although they kind of will because the rooftop terraces are getting affected by them as well. So they might get some of the happiness bonuses. So, yeah. Right. So, glancing over the time, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will leave this one here. We will come back next time, and we will continue on from here. Mistakes were made, I know, but I'm having fun. What's the point of going quick of doing everything, you know, safe and sound and all that stuff? Nah, we don't want to do that. Get rid of all those. But there you go. Cool. So then that can all be picked up and done there. So awesome. Okay, and then we can get more explosives here, and we shall come back in the future and do that. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.